Good afternoon, dear members. Welcome to Maisha Bora Facebook Live. Today we are going to take you through our history and what we are all about. So, Maisha Bora started way back in 1974 as a circle predominantly established to deal with members of staff at Unilever. From 1974 to 2003, we were known as BOSA Sacco. But in 2003, we opened the common bond to allow other members of the public to join Maisha Bora Sacco and be able to enjoy our services and products. That is why we say in Maisha Bora, we would like you to be, or we would like you to choose Maisha Bora to be your financial service provider. So for the history, I'll start off with the history. Yeah. My name is Samuel Kanyera. Let's do the history. I'm here with my team, and as we come to the end of Customer Service Week, in Maisha Bora we say that Customer Service Week doesn't end. It is something that we do every day. It is entrenched in our core values, whereby we say we are customer obsessed, whereby all our members and the staff that we work with as a team, they know what we do and our value propositions. So, for you to become a member of Maisha Bora Sacco, you need to fill a membership form. You can download the form, you can do it online, or you can come to the office and fill your form from there. So what we need from you is a copy of your ID, KRA PIN, M-Pesa statement, if you are in business, and if you are employed, what we need from you is a single payslip. We have many companies that we have partnered with in industrial area all over the country, whereby we have check-off system, whereby your employer can be able to deduct your remittance and remit that to Maisha Bora Sacco. If you're in business, what we require is for you to do your monthly contribution using our paybill number 600-110. Your account number can be your membership number or your ID number. So after having joined Maisha Bora, you save consistently for 3 months, and then you can be able to borrow. We have a very large portfolio of loan products that you can borrow from. To be specific, we have over 20 products that every member can be able to borrow. And in Maisha Bora, the beauty of being a member of Maisha Bora is that you can have as many loans as you want, provided you have the ability to pay. Where will our loans credit team get your ability to pay? 1, your payslip. 2, your M-Pesa statement or your bank statement. The first loan that you will qualify for after having saved with us after 3 months of consistent saving is development loan, whereby we give you ×3 of your savings, repayable within a maximum period of 72 months. The interest is 1% per month on reducing balance. For all our loans, it is for the member to decide when to repay the loan. That's why I've said between 0 to 72 months, a member can choose to pay the loan within 1 year, that is 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, or the full period. We do allow members to choose. We have another loan, school fees, emergency loan. For the development loan, we will give you a maximum of ×3 what you have saved with us. Upon you filling that form, we normally say that loan will be disbursed after 4 days, regardless of the amount that you have applied for. So once you apply for a loan of development, you don't have to wait for 21 days, 2 months, 6 months for you to be able to get your loan. We normally give that loan after 4 days. We have instant loans that we normally give. The first loan that will give you instantly after 3 months is instant on mobile, Mcash, we have Thibiti loan and school fees loan. Those are applied and you are given. Can't hear any sound. Does it respond up? Yes, Steve, I've seen your comment that there is any sound. Is there anybody else who has a problem with the sound? So thank you for that information that the sound has a problem, but I think our technical team is working on that. So for the loans that we'll give you on mobile, we have instant on mobile, we have Mcash, we have the BT loan. The BT loan, we introduced that product the other day due to COVID-19, whereby there was no interaction of members, there was no signing of forms. So that is a new product that I'll come to later. But for the Mcash loan, instant loan on mobile, you dial *346# and you are able to get the loans into your M-Pesa instantly. For the Mcash, for you to be able to borrow that loan, you dial *346. You go to loan request, then you choose the loan that you want to borrow. For the Mcash, the maximum that you can borrow is 35,000, but it is dependent on your savings deposits. The maximum that you can be able to borrow on instant is 100,000, repayable within a period of 3 months, and the interest is 5% per month on reducing balance. But for the Mcash, you borrow it and you repay it within the same after 30 days of having used that amount, and the interest is 5%. We have other products that we normally give our members. After having stayed with us for a period of 1 year, you can qualify to get a loan that we call Maisha Bora Golden Loan, which is ×4 your deposits, and the maximum repayment period for MGL, that is Maisha Bora Golden Loan, is 84 months, that is 7 years, and the interest is 1.125 per month on reducing balance. So you get ×4 your member deposits, and the maximum repayment period here, we have added it to 84 months, which is different from the development loan, whereby you get ×3 your savings and you repay within a period of 62 months, that is 6 years. Going forward, what we are talking about is what is there that Maisha Bora is doing that is different from any other Sacco that is in this country. Our value proposition, as I've mentioned before, is our loans are processed within a period of 4 days. 2, you get to enjoy dividends at a rate of 10% on member deposits and 15% on share capital. Right now, we declared dividend in advance for all our members. All our members their accounts have been credited with advance dividends, whereby members can claim dividends for next year, which we have credited to them. And we charge 10% on the dividend, the advance dividend, if they do claim. So you can be able to gauge for yourself, is my Sacco giving me advance dividends? Is my Sacco able to disburse a loan after 4 days? Has my Sacco adapted to change, whereby you are able to borrow loans through your mobile phone? You don't have to come to the office. Every end month, we do send our members email statements so that they can be able to keep track of their financials in Maisha Bora. We are open, we have nothing to hide. That is why every month we normally send email statements to our members so that they can track what they are depositing and how their loans are performing. So I would like to explain two things in the statement. When you join Maisha Bora, you normally have around 4 accounts that you will be able to be opened for you. The first account that we have for you is BOSA account, whereby we have your savings, deposits. Savings are the same as deposits, and share capital. Normally, we do get challenges with new members who are joining who don't know how to differentiate between share capital and share deposits. Share deposits are the ones that will give you a loan after 3 months of saving with Maisha Bora. They are the ones used as a multiplier for you to get a loan. For the share capital, it is the stake that you buy in Maisha Bora so that you can have the right to participate in the AGM, vote for your board of directors, and you own the Sacco. That is why when we pay dividends, we pay on share capital and on member deposits. 2, we have FOSA accounts. The FOSA account is the normal current account like the one you own in any other bank in Kenya, whereby you can put your money there and withdraw your money at any given time when you want. So when you put your money into FOSA, you can be able to withdraw it at any time that you like. But when you deposit your money into the BOSA account, that money is not withdrawable. It's only withdrawable when you are coming out of the Sacco, but we'll come to that part later. We have another account called the settlement account. Many people ask when they get the statement, what is this settlement account? The settlement account is where we put your money awaiting allocation or instructions from you, where we can be able to allocate that money to which account. You can deposit 5,000 and say, I want to deposit this money to my deposits, to my share capital, or to my FOSA account. I will need to access that money later. So in the settlement account, that is where we put your money awaiting allocation. We have another account on the statement called advance remittance. Advance remittance account is where we put your money and with your instructions that I would like to prepay, you cannot back pay. I would like to prepay my account with this amount of this much for the next 10 months. That also we allow, whereby you are able now to prepay into your account without having to come to Maisha Bora to deposit every other month. What are our mode of remittance when you come to Maisha Bora? The first option that we have is check-off model, whereby employers of different companies that we work with, they contribute or they deduct from payroll and then remit that amount to Maisha Bora. So your employer deducts, gives us the remittance. 2, we credit that to your relevant account in the employees that are there. The second method, you can deposit through our equity and cooperative bank accounts. After having depositing, you can now write an email to us and screenshot or send that receipt to our accounts team with the instructions of where you want that money to be remitted to. 3, you can do it yourself through our own paybill number 600 110. Your account number is your member number. If you have forgotten your member number, you can use your ID number. Okay. Is that okay? You can use the paybill number to make your deposits. use your account number as your member, use your member number as your account number. The minimum contribution that you can do every month is 1,100, but you can do as much as you want, because after 3 months you will get a loan of what you have in 3 months. So the minimum is 1,100, but you can do as much as you want. The normal distribution of the 1,100, 100 goes to GFE, Group Funeral Expense, or what we call benevolent fund. The 100 goes to cover your spouse, your children, and your biological parents, and yourself. So in case of demise of your loved ones, that is spouse, parents, biological parents, the SACCO gives out 40,000 for funeral arrangement. If you lose your children, you are given 45,000 for funeral arrangement, and this money is normally dispersed within 15 minutes. After having provided with us the burial permit, which is stamped, your ID, the ID of the deceased, or the birth certificate. If you lose your child, I said we'll give you 45,000. But if a member dies, the principal member who is a member of Maisha Bora Sacco, we will give your next of kin, the one whom you nominated to come and collect your money, will be given 115,000 for funeral arrangement. Then your deposits will also be refunded to your next of kin. And if you have a loan with us, there are some loans that are covered by the insurance. So some of those loans will be written off. Your next of kin will not be asked to pay a loan and you are dead. Going forward, when applying for a loan in Maisha Bora, what is required? You fill the relevant loan form for the loan that you have decided, this is the loan that I'll take. Then attach a copy of your ID, KRA PIN, M-Pesa statement or bank statement, or your payslip. Once you have done that and everything checks out, and when you're applying for the loan, the security for that loan that you are applying, we have various options that you can choose from. You can use your guarantors. Those are members of the SACCO. They are not defaulters, and they have not exhausted their payment, their guaranteeship to other members. So you can use your guarantors as security. 2, you can use your title deed. You can charge your title deed to be security for the loan that you are taking. 3, we use logbooks. We also allow logbooks for vehicles not older than 80 years. 3, if you have a lease certificate, we'll accept. 5, we'll also accept quoted NSC shares, which you can use to borrow against their value. So once you are given that loan, it is for you now to decide what period of time will I repay this loan. And as when we started, I said the maximum repayment period for development loan is 62 months. For MGL, that is Maisha Golden Loan, is 84 months. For the loan for loans on mobile, we have Mcash for 1 month, 2 Instant, which is for 3 months, and now I would like to talk about Thibiti, our new product. Thibiti is a product that we launched just the other day when we had COVID, because members could not interact, members could not sign for one another because of the forms and the bylaws and everything. So we introduced a new product called Thibiti, whereby members could borrow a minimum of 20,000 to a maximum of 200,000 on their mobile phone. I think it is the newest product. I have not seen any other Sacco with that product where members can borrow up to 200,000 from their phone. So if you are able to guarantee yourself the amount that you have required for the BT, it is dispersed to your M-Pesa account or your FOSA account, and you can withdraw it from there. The interest is 2.5% per month, but if the amount that you are borrowing is more than your self-guarantee, you will now be required to SMS, to request guarantorship through SMS. So your guarantor will receive an SMS from Maisha Bora asking them to guarantee member XX this amount. And once that guarantor accepts through SMS, the money is disbursed to your FOSA account or your M-Pesa account. So for the Thibiti, it is a product that many members are uptaking. We have sent out messages there. You can be able to borrow it. And when you are repaying the Thibiti loan, you can still use *346# to repay it. Or you can pay through the paybill number 600-110 and then put your membership number. But at the end of your membership number, you put TBT, the abbreviation for Thibiti. And that money will go towards paying your Thibiti. Then we have our sister company called Maisha Bora Ventures. Because the sole purpose of Maisha Bora Sacco is savings and credit. Maisha Bora Ventures is our sister company that is responsible for buying and selling of land. So if you like to buy land, we have a sister company that is with us called Maisha Bora Ventures, and we have had projects in Kitengela, Syokimau, Kantafu, Joska, Thika Road Exit 14, and all those parcels of land that we are selling then, they are all exhausted. We are looking forward to have a new project in January. So gear up towards owning a piece of land in Kenya through Maisha Bora Ventures. For you to qualify for that product when it is there, for Maisha Bora land, what you need is to have saved 20,000 in your share capital account and 10% the value of the land that we are selling. Okay? So if you have a project that is ongoing, let's say for example, we have a Joska going for 500,000, what you need is 20,000 in your share capital account and 10% the value of the land, that is 50,000. Then we will be able to buy that land for you using the title deed for that land as security. And the maximum repayment period is 4 years. So you will end up having a repayment of per month of less than 10,000 or slightly above 10,000 for you to be able to own that land. And if you have bought that land and you have not even finished paying your installments, you can start building, because it is your land that you are owning, and upon finishing, you can be able now to do your projects. We have another product called motor vehicle loan, whereby we normally buy vehicles for our members, and the concept is the same as buying the land, whereby you save 20,000 in your share capital account and 20% the value of the car that you want us to buy for you. And the maximum repayment period for the MVL motor vehicle loan is 36 months, that is 3 years. So as you plan as you choose Maisha Bora to be a preferred financial service provider, all these are products that you can enjoy. For the member statement interpretation, that is something that we have had a concern with, whereby members maybe don't understand how to interpret their statements. So in a normal statement, the ones that you receive in the email, the farthest right we have total receipts. Total receipts, that is a total or a sum of all your deposits that you have made into Maisha Bora in that month, because we have the column for month, but at the end we have the total receipts. I've said it is a sum of all the money that you have paid into Maisha Bora. So when you send 2,000, 5,000, 100,000 in different days, in the statement that you will receive, it won't have the specific dates for the amount. What we have is a total receipts. Then, going to your left, we have benevolent fund or GFE, 100, which is contributed monthly. Then we have another column called share capital. When you are joining Maisha Bora, you pay 2,000 for registration, 1,000 for your share capital, and 100 for your GFE. So the first month in the share capital account, you will have 1,000. But in the consequent month that will be following, you will have 500 contribution towards your share capital. And in Maisha Bora, when you are taking the loan after 3 months, it is not a must that you must have reached the minimum share capital of 20,000. We'll give you the loan with the share capital that you have, because in the concept that you have taken that loan, you will still continue contributing towards your share capital. So for the first month in the share capital account, you will have 1,000. Then the following month, you will have 500 contributed towards your share capital. Once it reaches 20,000, the 500 will stop being deducted to go towards your share capital. But if you are joining today and you so wish to pay the full 20,000 into your share capital, we still allow for that. Then every other month that you make the contribution, it will be going towards now what we call deposits contribution. Now for the deposits contribution, this is what we use as a multiplier for you to get a loan. The share capital is not used as a multiplier when you are taking a loan. We use the share deposits or the deposits contribution. That is what we use as a multiplier for you to qualify for the loan. Then we have loans, the loans that you have taken. We have a column for the new loan, because as I said earlier, you can have as many loans as you wish, provided you have the ability to pay. We have loan repayment for the loans that you have paid, and then the column for the interest that you are supposed to be paying every month. It is narrated into your statement for ease of understanding. So if you have any query about the statement or interpretation of the statement, you can hit us on the comments box and we'll be able to respond to that. Once you have stayed in Maisha Bora for the longest time that you'll be here, and you need to exit, because exit is something that also we have been having around with our members. We have 3 modes that you can be able to withdraw from membership of Maisha Bora. And because Maisha Bora is a cooperative society, it is open and voluntary to anyone. You can join, exit Maisha Bora as many times as you wish. It is open and voluntary membership. You are not forced to be a member of Maisha Bora Sacco. And all members are equal. It doesn't matter if a member joined Maisha Bora in 1960, 1970s, 1980s, and we have members who joined in 2000 and those who are joining now. All members are equal. Equality amongst members. So if it has reached a time and you want to withdraw from Maisha Bora, one, we have the normal exit. The normal exit is whereby you give us a notice of 60 days. You write the withdrawal form, sign a copy of your ID. After 60 days, you will receive a phone call from Maisha Bora indicating that your check is ready for collection. You have the second method, express withdrawal. We normally say within 2 weeks, you will be able to get your full deposits, but you will be charged 5% of the deposits because it is express and it is done within a period of 2 weeks. But we have another cluster of members who want partial withdrawal. They are not withdrawing from the Sacco completely. They want to make a partial withdrawal whereby they can be able now to continue because they are in a financial constraint. They don't have any liability with Maisha Bora, but they want to make a partial withdrawal, and then once the financial constraint is over, they will be rejoining without having exited the Sacco. And for clarification, the share capital is not refundable. It is transferable. Share capital is not refundable. It is transferable. You can't sell your share capital to another member. And we have another, we do facilitate for that, whereby a member can come and say that I've left Maisha Bora. I have this other person who is willing to join. I would like to transfer the share capital to him or her. It is allowed. But that share capital, another misconception that people have is that that money belongs to the Sacco. That money is still your money. When we are paying out dividend, that share capital will earn dividend to your account. So even if you leave it there, it is still your money. And if you want to rejoin Maisha Bora, your share capital will still be your share capital. I've seen whereby we have clients who come and after withdrawing, they nominate their children to take over their share capital. But these are children who have reached the majority age, because we don't transact with children who don't have IDs. So for clarity, we deal with people who have IDs. But we have accounts for children, junior account, whereby you can be able to open an account for your child. The minimum contribution every month is 250 shillings, not 1,000, 250 shillings every month. You can be making a savings to your child, and every year they earn 7.2% interest on the savings that is there. The child gets, during their birthdays, we normally send out cards and gifts for those who have saved more. But the cards are for everyone. So as you aspire and as you continue being a member of Maisha Bora Sacco, open an account for your child so that you can instill the savings culture to your children. And even when you are not there, they'll be able to say that my father, my mother saved this amount for me. Okay? Dividend advance, I would like to go into deep about dividend advance. Dividend advance, we normally give it every September, October. It is 50% of what you earned last year. And upon claiming that dividend advance, it is charged 10% of that amount, and you can choose now to withdraw that dividend advance from your dividends account. If you don't want to claim it, you can still wait until February, when we normally have our AGM, the end of February, when we have our AGM, for you to be paid the full dividend, and you can claim it. Whereby we also allow members who don't wish to withdraw the dividends, they can plow back at an interest to their savings. They can plow it back. They earn another interest on their plowing back, because there are members who wish to grow their deposits. So once you plow back your dividend, you get an interest. And as the good book says, a wise man leaves wealth enough for for the third generation. So in Maisha Bora, that is what we aspire to do. The founding members from Unilever who came up and say, we need to form a circle. They formed this circle. They have since left. We are a new generation taking over, and most of us are young. We can choose to save. We acquire wealth and riches for our generations that will come after us. Because you benefit from three things when you are joining a circle. One, your savings. You have savings for yourself. Two, you earn dividend on your savings. And I said for the past 4 years, we have paid 10% on member deposits and 15% on share capital. Three, what you benefit from when you're joining a circle, you get to acquire loans. And no matter the salary that you earn in this country, you require to take a loan for you to keep growing yourself, for you to fulfill your dreams when you're joining, when you're in this country or in this world, for that matter. So even if you look for our MPs, they have Bunge Sacco with all the monies that they are paid. They are there borrowing loans for their projects because they know a salary is never enough. And most of us, we know that if you are paid a salary and you are not saving, it is hand to mouth. You don't save anything. But you can take a loan, develop yourself, you can take a loan, educate yourself, educate your children, because the greatest gift for us who are young is education. Our fathers or our fathers' fathers used to leave land as inheritance to our fathers. But now things have changed. The only thing that you can give your child is education. Education has become expensive. A salary cannot be able to finance that. A salary cannot be able to finance your home expenditure and your own expenditure. That is why we are here existing as a circle, for you to be able to acquire savings, earn on those savings, and borrow against your savings. And I said the biggest loan that you can qualify for in Maisha Bora is times 4. Times 4. Your member deposits. I would like now to talk about what we stand for as Maisha Bora. Here we call it pitch. We are guided, those are our core values. We are guided by professionalism on how we engage with our stakeholders, from the board to the CEO, to the staff, to our members, how we deal with them, how we engage with them. We every day we talk about professionalism, not favorism, professionalism. You engage with people using a professional manner. Even if you walk into our offices, you will be met by professional staff who will attend to your matter, even on phone calls, because most of our members are calling customers. We will deal with you in a professional manner. 2, integrity. In Maisha Bora, we promise our members integrity. We are open. That is why we send out email statements every month, and we do send email statements on demand because we have nothing to hide. Your money is safe with Maisha Bora. It is dealt with by people who have integrity. They don't have any corners when dealing with your money, or when you do a deposit. Nowadays, it is real time. You can do a deposit through a paybill number, and within few minutes, it has reflected on your statement. We have a very robust IT portal whereby you can log in, check everything if it is in order, and that is accessible to the member even using his or her own phone. So you can log in wherever you are, check into your transactions into Maisha Bora, and everything is neat. We work as a team here in Maisha Bora, from our board to the members of staff, because without teamwork, we cannot do anything that will move this circle forward. We have customer obsession. Customer obsession, this is where I said, as we come to the end of Customer Service Week, as we will continue, every year is Customer Service Year for us, because we value you as our customer, for your loyalty, for being with us for all this time, being there for us, paying your dues also when they fall due. Because if it was not for you members taking loans and repaying when they fall due, we wouldn't be here. If you had not trusted our board to run this circle, we wouldn't have paid you that dividend into advance. We have many circles outside there. They have not yet even given dividend for last year up to this time. But Maisha Bora, we paid dividend in February. Now we are issuing dividend in advance, anticipating that come next year, when we are closing our books, you will have a smile on your face saying, I'm a member of Maisha Bora Sacco. High performance culture, that is what also guides us here in Maisha Bora. We aspire for greatness, for staff, for the board, and for you, our member. We want you also, when you are walking outside there, you can say, I bought this land by a loan I was given by Maisha Bora. I was able to acquire this vehicle by a loan I was given by Maisha Bora. I was able to do this because of Maisha Bora. And mind you, every member who have introduced another member into Maisha Bora, there is a bonus that is paid to that member who have introduced another member. So I'm calling out to you. Talk to your friends, talk to your peers, introduce them into the circle, and earn that bonus that we normally pay when you introduce another member. Because if you are the only one who is developing in your village, in your home, amongst your family, and you are not telling them about Maisha Bora, they'll still be nagging you, asking you for favors. Tell them, join Maisha Bora Sacco. This is where you can be able to borrow and grow as I have, because you are a true manifestation of what Maisha Bora can be able to achieve for you. Going forward, we would like to ask our members, as you interact with us, talk to us, let us know where the problem is. Let us know what issues are there, because when COVID came in March, members came, we had a COVID-19 policy where members came, they asked for their loans to be restructured, to be amortized. They asked for a moratorium because of things, people lost their jobs. We accommodated them. We asked them, come, talk to us, tell us what is going on. They were able to explain themselves. They got a relief. And now they are paying because things are going back to normal. Because if Maisha Bora doesn't listen to their customer, who will? and we are saying that we are the preferred financial service providers to our members. So as we start these live sessions that will be going on and on and on, kindly know that we are here for you as members. We are here for you to grow you. We listen to you. If you have any suggestions that you like us to address, something that you like us to change, we will change. Something that you like us to adapt into the new normal that we are going into, we'll do that. Because we are a listening financial partner. We are dynamic. We adapt to change. So, as we move forward, join Maisha Bora Sacco. Keep updating us on what you like us to be talking about as we engage you. Refer your friends, talk to them. And I would like now to take the questions that you have sent. So, the questions? Okay. Thank you. I've seen a question on Maisha Golden Loan. Maisha Golden Loan, I've said, is ×4 your member deposits. ×4 your member deposits. But for you to qualify for Maisha Golden Loan, you need to have stayed with us for a period of 1 year, and your deposits needs to be equal or more than 200,000. The maximum repayment period is 84 months, and the interest that we charge on Maisha Golden Loan is 1.125 per month on reducing balance, or 13.5 per annum on reducing balance. On reducing balance. I hope on Maisha Golden Loan we are clear on that. You can still use our guarantors. You can use your guarantors. You can use a title deed, that is a title deed, lease certificate, or what do you call it? Logbook or NSC listed shares that we can consider when you are taking the loan. FOSA accounts. Someone has asked clarification on the FOSA accounts. FOSA means front office service activities. I said it is the normal current account that you hold in any other bank that you have in Kenya, whereby you can deposit and withdraw at any time that you like. So for the FOSA account, you can make withdrawals and deposits as you like. BOSA is back office savings activity, whereby we have the share capital account and the member deposits. There you cannot withdraw as you wish, but you can deposit as you wish. For you to repay the loan using our USSD code *346#, *346#, you can repay your loan. If you are not registered on *346#, if you dial it, you will not see Maisha Bora there. But you can register with us by sending your ID and 6 months M-Pesa statement to support@maishaborasacco.com. They'll be able to activate it for you, and you'll see Maisha Bora. So when you dial *346#, it has various options that you can use. Option 1 is withdrawal, whereby now you can withdraw your money from your savings account or your dividend account. 2, we have loan request. You can borrow your loans from there. 3, you can repay your loans from there after having chosen the loan that you want to pay to directly. Then we have partial withdrawal. Somebody asked about the about the pay bill number. Our pay bill number is 600,110. Your account number is your membership number or your ID number. But when you are repaying the loan, you use pay bill number 600,110, the loan, the M-Cash and the instant loan on mobile. You can use the pay bill number instead of *346#, 600,110, your member number 00111111, that is an example. Then put MC for M-Cash. If you are paying the instant, you put INS. If you are paying Thibiti, you put your membership number, that is 00111111, that is an example for the member number, and you put TBT. It will be paid directly into your loan that you have chosen. Partial withdrawal. Somebody has asked about partial withdrawal. These are members who wish to withdraw from the Sacco, but they are not withdrawing everything. They are only withdrawing so that they can be able to attend to a financial need and they do not want a loan. So let's say, for example, a member has 100,000. He or she is willing to continue being a member of the Sacco, and he or she needs 90,000, not as a loan, part of what he or she has saved here. Then she'll continue doing the minimum savings of 1,100. We still allow for that. But the partial withdrawal will take 2 weeks. It is not same day. So as you plan for the partial withdrawal, you know the expected time frame when you expect your money. For the loans, we have members also who would wish to self-guarantee themselves. They can guarantee themselves up to 90% of their savings. You can self-guarantee yourself 90% of your savings. You don't have to add any guarantors or security. You will be given that loan within the period that you have chosen, because it is considered as a development loan, and the maximum repayment period is 6 years. That is 72 months. Any other question? Yes. Okay, I'm waiting for my team to confirm the questions as they come. So I've seen somebody has indicated he failed to indicate the person who introduced that person. You bring a member, you forgot to indicate at the back of the form that I'm the one who referred this member. At that time when you are introducing that member and you forgot, that is taken up by the Sacco. It is assumed that that member was a walk-in. The member brought himself to the Sacco, and that member is taken to be as not introduced by anybody. So no commission or bonus is paid out to anyone. That is why it is important when you are introducing that member, you can write that you are the one who introduced him or her. Okay. The normal distribution. I've seen somebody who has asked about the normal distribution of funds when we receive that money. Let's say, for example, as I've said, the minimum contribution is 1,100. So if you are a new member who have not achieved 20,000 in his share capital or her share capital, The normal distribution is 100 for the 1,100. 100 goes towards your GFE or benevolent fund. 500 goes towards your share capital. 500 goes towards your deposits. So let's say for example, you have now deposited not the minimum of 1,100. You have deposited 5,000. The normal distribution still remains the same. That is 100 towards your share capital, 500 towards your share capital account, then 4,400 goes towards your deposits. So in the money that you have contributed every month, what goes to your deposits is less 600, 100 towards your share capital, 500 towards your share capital, and 100 towards your GFE. The balance is credited to your deposits account. But if you have a loan and you are paying the loan monthly, then the normal distribution still remains the same. That is 500 to share capital, 500 to your deposits, and 100 to GFE, 500 to share capital, 500 to deposits. Then the rest is paid out to your loan. If there's any balance, maybe you had made an overpayment, it is credited into your deposits account. Now, for those who have reached 20,000 in share capital, the 500 contribution into their share capital is not done. The full amount of the 1,000, let's say for example he's contributing the 1,100 as the minimum, the 1,000 goes towards fully paying their deposits every month. Okay, so the distribution is done. Date of depositing the funds. In Maisha Bora, we say that our month starts from the first day to the last day of the month. So you can make your deposits from the first day of the month to the last day of the month. At the last day of the month at 12 a.m. midnight. Because any money credited after the month is over is considered to be money for that following month. So if we're in October and you pay 30th October or you pay 1st of November for your contribution in October, that money will be for November. That's what I'm saying. Your days of depositing money into your account is from the first day of the month to the last day of the month. You can make your deposits there. Date of reflection into deposits account. Nowadays we are running them daily. So once you have made your deposits, if you check there the following day, because first this money will hit your settlement account, then it will be distributed to your relevant accounts by the next day, since nowadays we are running the system daily. So it is real time. Once you have deposited your money, the reflection is instant into your settlement account, and you can confirm that from the member portal, whereby you log in, input your member number and your password, and you will be able to see that you have made that contribution into your settlement account. Then at the end of the day, it is distributed to your relevant account as per your instructions. If you make a deposit and you need to give specific instructions of how this money needs to be distributed or what it needs to pay, you can call us on 0709 446 000, or you can write an email to accounts@maishaborasacco.com or info@maishaborasacco.com, and that money will be distributed as per your instructions. Can a person opt a plot outside Nairobi? Yes, we do. We can buy the plot for you after, or else, if MBV identifies a plot in Nakuru, identifies a plot in Kajiado, in Machakos, you can buy that plot from MBV. But if you're asking if Maisha Bora can buy a plot for you outside Nairobi, you can take a development loan, then go buy that plot for you, because from our credit team perspective, that they consider land that is within the municipality, not the rural lands, the land that is within the municipality. I hope I'm clear on that. Okay, there is somebody who has asked, elaborate more on shares being used as guarantors. I've said you can use your own shares, deposits, not the share capital, deposits, to borrow against them. You qualify for 90% self-guarantee of that amount that you have saved. And if you have 100,000, that is an example, and you need a loan of 90,000 or less than 90,000, you can self-guarantee yourself. And that loan is disbursed within a period of a day. Okay? Yes, I've seen another question about auto logbook. Auto logbook loan, we had suspended it for some period. I'm yet to get clarification of whether it is or it is not yet, but we had suspended it because we had people who we bought cars for, and the remittance due to COVID was a challenge. So, and Maisha Bora being mindful of members' money, we couldn't issue loans outside there that were not performing. But I'm sure the credit team is looking into it on how we'll resume. Once it is back, we shall communicate to our members. So we are coming to an end of our live session. Maybe I would like to ask you, what more would you like us to discuss during our next meetings? And what would you like, because we are a listening financial partner, what would you like us to address? Because this was our first interaction with you on Facebook Live. What would you like us to talk more about? You can comment on what you like us to discuss in the next event. And also, if you have any clarification, I think our Facebook team will be able to respond to your concerns and calls and concerns. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much for joining us today. May God bless you. God bless Maisha Bora and our board for navigating us through this period. And we hope that we shall interact more as we seek to grow our membership and our circle. Goodbye. Thank you.